Hey guys, Wayne here from Luna's World. So here we are outside, going to be testing the Hubsan H501a, showing off the features and checking out what it can do. It's a bit of a cloudy day, just coming up to sort of sunset, late evening, but yeah, this should be good. Looking forward to it. Let's check it out. Okay guys, so here we are. Everything's up and running. We've got the app running, and all I have to do is do a calibration now. So we're going to do that. As you can see, you can just follow the instructions on the screen. Spinning the drone round like so. And then at some point, yep, it's going to ask me to turn it up, with the camera pointing down, and there we go. So that's all bound. Click on OK. Excellent. And that is pretty much all you need to do in order to get this thing running. I've got an SD card already installed, so that's all good to go. So let's do an auto takeoff. I'm going to hit the record button, and yeah, we'll do an auto takeoff. We'll go for a little flight, and then I'll show off some of the features. And here we go. So up she goes. Very, very stable to fly this thing. There she is. Just bring her down a bit. I'll move her across. Yeah. Let's see if I can get her a little bit closer. Cool. So there you go. Really very stable. This thing doesn't have object avoidance, so you do have to be very careful. But let's go out over the sea and give this a try. Go. Always kind of nervous about flying over the sea, but it'll be fine. So it's actually coming, the sea's actually coming in at the moment, but that's all right. We're quite a way away, so we should be fine. Very, very smooth to fly. Hopefully you can see that on the webcam, on the head cam, I should say, not webcam. And let's go out again. That's my daughter just playing on the beach there. But yeah, let's just hover here for a second, and we'll spin around. And as you can see, the 1080p camera works really well. Very, very nice image quality. It's not stabilized, obviously, but yeah, pretty good. Right, let's do an auto land. So I'm going to click this button here, and it's basically going to land at the same point where it took off, or thereabouts. We'll see how accurate it is. So it's just overhead now. Okay, that is really, really accurate. You're going to see it just coming down in the main screen. There you go. And that is pretty bang on, I have to say. Really impressed with that. That's pretty darn good. So we're going to go into the app and try some of the functions in the app. This is what brings this drone up to the kind of quality or the level of the DJI products. Now obviously the camera is nowhere near as good as those products, but the apps themselves and what the features of the drones, this drone, is actually really good. So I'm going to demonstrate that now. I'm just going to press stop on the record button while we do this. So we go hit waypoint mode, and here we are. This is our location on the beach. I'm going to hit draw, and I'm going to plot some locations out here. I don't know, we'll just do something like that. That'll do. And we can change the height that we want to go up to. I don't know, let's get some height on the first one and go up to 70 meters. 50 on that one, or 59. We'll just gradually come down as we circle around here. 30, come down to 30 there. And then for this one, we'll come down to about 18. Now, obviously, you can set hover time in between the waypoints, or when it gets to a waypoint it will hover. I can change the speed at which it flies to the waypoint, so if you want to get some smoother shots then you can do that. I can also set a point of interest, so if I want the camera to constantly aim at me as it moves through those waypoints, you can do that. Obviously you can set that point of interest to anything. It can be an object, it can be someone, or it can be just any point in space, and it will always center the camera at that point. That's a really cool feature. Okay, so this is what you do. So that's all set. So we click on submit. That sends that flight plan to the drone, and then you simply take off. So we're going to just take off here in the normal way, and I'm going to make sure I'm recording. Hit the record button. We go back to the map view, and literally I just click done and OK, and there she goes. So she's now off doing her oh, it is a female, by the way. Yeah, did I not mention that? The drone. Yeah, so she's off now doing that flight plan. She's moving over towards the first waypoint now, and yeah, so she's climbing up to 70 whatever meters we put, 73 meters or something like that, and then it will start to move over to that waypoint as it is doing now. So there we go, it's reached number 1. It's going to turn around, and I can't remember whether we set the height differently, but what it does when it reaches the waypoint, if the next waypoint is at a different height, it will descend to the height before traveling to the waypoint. That's just how it's programmed. There we go, so we're at waypoint 2 now. Beautiful view of the sea. Let's just click onto that view. Very nice. You can see the tide coming in and the cool beach huts. And she'll turn in again, and you can see her descending as well. I tell you, those LED lights on the drone itself are really, really good, really visible. Really quite impressed with that. Very cool. Okay, let's click onto that view. Yeah, so we're just coming up to waypoint 4, and we're at 30 meters, almost overhead. Waypoint 5, it's going to descend a bit now, down to about 20 meters or something, I can't remember quite. But there it is, and finishing off at waypoint 6. So that's pretty cool, really nice. If it loses connection at any time, and it can't regain the connection, it will fly back and land to wherever the well, your takeoff point basically. So that's a cool feature. It just takes out that panic. Okay, so I'm going to descend and just bring her back towards me. There we go. And there we are. So another thing I'm going to try now, I'm going to try orbit mode. So that is where it will center, it will make you the center, the point of interest. So now hopefully it's just going to fly around me. There's no obstacles in the way. This is where you have to kind of be careful, but there's no obstacles in the way, and it will slowly pan around with me, hey, being the sort of center point. And it's gone off track a little bit there because I'm out of the picture, but it'll correct. We've got some wind happening, so it is quite windy at the moment. Nothing too crazy, but probably enough just to blow it off track a bit. But there you go. So that's pretty good. As soon as you hit any of the controls, that's when it comes out of that selected mode. So let's try another similar mode. This is follow me. So now it will follow, it will actually follow the receiver. So this doesn't have body tracking or anything like that. So it is going to follow the receiver. I'm just going to increase the altitude. If I walk away down to the beach here, it should just follow me. Apologise about the sound. I'm away from my the decent mic now, so the sound isn't going to be good, but yeah, just wanted to make sure that this all works. It all looks pretty cool. Ah, brilliant. So that works kind of well. I'm right underneath the drone now, so it should push back and it should maintain that distance between me and it at all times. And I think it does try to keep you in the frame. Actually, no. Okay, I can control the direction of the camera through the controller, so it doesn't track me, of course. Here's Luna coming to say hello. I don't know if you can see her. Let's see, she hates the drone. There she is. Luna, she chases it. But yeah, so first impressions of this thing is that it's incredibly fun. Let me just click stop on here and we'll just go for a little fly. I haven't tested the range on this thing, but let's just go out for a bit and we'll fly this FPV style and we'll just see how it goes. My daughter is over here somewhere. There she is. My wife. Very cool. Oh, there's someone else there, so I'm actually just gonna take her up, get the drone out of the way, so that, but I don't know, people are still not quite used to drones. They think we're spying on them or something like that. So I'm gonna just move out of the way a bit, and yeah, okay. All right, so I've got a 40% battery warning there, but that's cool. We'll just fly for a little bit longer. I'm tracking down my my gorgeous daughter. There she is. Cool. Still got FPV view. Don't know how far away we are, but this is all operating on Wi-Fi. Now it's worth saying that you can set this combination of this receiver, transceiver I should say, and the drone, so that you're using the actual radio signal. So you can get, basically when you do that, you lose the power of the app, but if you're flying FPV you can get incredible distances, I think up to 600 meters with this thing, so it's really, really cool. And yeah, so we'll bring her back and land on here, because we're getting a bit low in battery. So here we go. Go for a manual landing. And there she is. Then to switch off, you move the sticks, both sticks out to the down and left and down and right, and that deactivates the props. So there we go. I hope that's been useful. I really love flying this thing. It doesn't just look cool. I love the look of it. But it's a really powerful drone, really. There's a lot of functions for there's a lot of bang for your buck. It does a lot of stuff that is comparable to some of the more expensive, you know, £500 upwards drones. So I think Hubsan have really sort of pitched this right for the hobbyist who wants to, you know, take it to the next level without spending £500 or £600. And I know I'm kind of nervous of doing that because, certainly as a not a very experienced drone pilot, you know, that's a lot of money to waste if you know, if it goes in the sea or something. So this is a nice sort of entry-level complex drone especially coupled with the app and of course the controller here, it's really quite powerful. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this review. Let me know what you think in the comments if you've got one. Let me know how you like it, and yeah, hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks guys, and I'll see you very soon. Take care.